Shadow Minister David Simmons.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We share the ambition for seeing a big increase in the supply of housing and social housing in particular. Given there are around 1.4 million new homes with planning consent already granted in this country, what process led the government to prioritising the removal of greenbelt protections rather than building the homes that our councils have already given consent for?
What I'd say to the Honourable Gentleman is that we're doing both. We're making changes both to the National Planning Policy Framework to encourage the release of the right kind of lower quality grey belt land within the green belt, and we are taking action to ensure that those sites across the country which are consented but which are stalled or are not being built out at the pace required, that we move those along with additional support from the centre.
David Simmons.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Mr. Speaker. The previous government made new measures available to local authorities to encourage borrowing against the housing revenue account to enable the creation of new council housing. What measures does the government have in mind to increase the take-up of this approach by our local authorities?
Well, we're committed to working with councils, including signatories of the recent report on securing the future of council housing, to address the many challenges they're facing, including in connection with the HRA headroom. Many of them are feeling lots of pressure on that front. As a first step, we've given councils more flexibility to increase the delivery of council homes using right-to-buy receipts and allocated an additional £450 million to councils to secure homes for families at risk of homelessness. We'll set out plans at the next fiscal event to give councils and housing associations the rent stability they need to borrow and invest in new and existing homes.